Hello everyone, my name is Lucía Sapiña. I'm from University of Valencia, Spain, and I'm going to share my work in progress research about vaping, branding content in media, and tobacco strategies to promote their new products. So, scientific evidence of the harm caused by tobacco has become more indisputable. The industry has diversified its products into non-smoky devices, such as e-cigarettes or vapors and nicotine pouches. The WHO has calculated global consumption of e-cigarettes and vapors in more than 100 million people currently are using them worldwide. Among them, at least 15 million children between the ages of 13 and 15 years old are users. So that's the topic of our research and why we focus in Spanish media. On September 9, the Council of Ministers approved the preliminary draft of the new tobacco law, which reinforces its regulation and equates products such as e-cigarettes and traditional tobacco. Our research question is the tobacco industry using the same methods as in the past, in particular newspaper branding content, to promote the benefits of its news products and undermine the new legislation? So we analyzed 193 items through 70 different messages of branding content. The same message can be published in 3 or 4, 5 different newspapers. We analyzed this content in 28 media from 2022 to 2025 until September, with content analysis and discourse analysis. So we can see the year with the highest number of paid content is 2023. This type of content has been published mainly in newspapers owned by the Prensa Ibérica Group, one of the largest regional press groups in Spain. The items are mostly identified as content provided by Philip Morris. Traditionally, big tobacco has used some frames in narratives of tobacco as personal responsibility or free choice of adult consumers. So in the items analyzed, those frames remain, but we can add almost one more, attending the transformation rhetoric. Transformation in the sense that the tobacco industry is changing in the way that they are not the problem, but the solution. So I have divided the claims in two types of narratives: defensive narratives that try to reply the claims traditionally are made against the tobacco industry. And on the other hand, the offensive strategies or the narratives that pretend to include some topics of tobacco industry interest in the media agenda. For example, we are debunking myths and disinformation, we invest and research, we are helping to resolve the problem of smoking. Sweden is a success case in reducing smoking rate thanks to the use of smoke-free devices. We are transparent. And all of that narratives are wrapped up in some kind of epic that we can see in titles. For example, science and technology and innovation are everywhere. Also, they call themselves and have a mission, change the world. Hundreds of scientists meet in the research building to change the world. They are shaping the smoke-free future. So this kind of rhetoric. Also, we can see the use of graphic resources to improve what Philip Morris wants to communicate. For example, the two types of images: lab people in white coats, mainly young women, and the Cube, a building of Philip Morris Research in Switzerland. Here are some examples. And also cartoons and infographics. Cartoon and infographics can provide an easy way to understand some complex concepts, but also they can be shared in an easy way in social networks, for example. So Big Tobacco is using branded content to influence public opinion through the media about the benefits of their new products. They try to differentiate their new products from traditional cigarettes because what's the new regulation proposes? Furthermore, they present themselves as the solution to the problem through a narrative that blends science, technology, innovation, and that kind of epic storytelling. 2023 is the year with the most branded content. On January of this year, an agreement between the Ministry of Health and the National Committee for the Prevention of Smoking was published in the BOE, the official gazette. Also the Minister of Health, Mónica García, took office in 2023, and one of the main lines of action of her office has been the fight against smoking. So maybe that's an explanation. At work in progress, we can see future areas to broaden the research. Philip Morris is one of the main advertisers for digital media. Could this influence the coverage of smoking in this media? Next step will be to analyze media coverage of the new tobacco law to see if it's possible to link increased advertising funding with more favorable treatment of industry interest. Thank you so much for your attention.